A professional workbench can cost hundreds or even thousands of dollars. But what if you could build one yourself, for a fraction of the price? Would the DIY version actually be stronger? More practical? Or would a commercial workbench still be worth the money? Today, we're putting DIY workbenches versus commercial workbenches head to head to find out which one really deserves a place in your workshop. Let's get started. First, cost. This is where DIY immediately has an advantage. When you build your own workbench, you choose the lumber, hardware, vise, and accessories. You can build a basic but extremely strong bench without spending a fortune. A commercial workbench can cost significantly more, especially when you add drawers, vices, storage, and premium accessories. So for pure cost, D wins. But there's more to a workbench than price. Let's talk about strength and stability. A good workbench needs to stay completely stable while you're planing, chiseling, sanding, or assembling furniture. A DIY bench can be incredibly strong if it's built properly. You can use thick hardwood, heavy-duty joinery, and a solid frame. Commercial benches are engineered for stability, and high-quality models often arrive ready to handle serious workshop work. This round is a tie. It depends more on construction quality than whether the bench is DIY or commercial. Now, customization. This is where DIY destroys commercial. Need a bench that's exactly 6 feet long? Build it. Want extra drawers? Add them. Need a specific vise, dog holes, shelves, or a custom tool rack? You decide exactly where everything goes. Commercial workbenches usually come in fixed configurations. You can add accessories, but you're still working within the manufacturer's design. So, D wins again. Next, features. Commercial workbenches have a serious advantage here. Many professional models include built-in storage, adjustable feet, integrated vices, power outlets, tool holders, and modular accessories. A DIY bench can have all of these features, but you'll need to design and build them yourself. So for convenience, commercial wins. Now let's talk about build time. This one is obvious. With a commercial workbench, you buy it, assemble it, and start working. Depending on the model, you could have a functional bench in a few hours. A DIY workbench can take an entire weekend, or even several weeks, depending on your design. And that's before sanding and finishing. So, commercial wins for speed. But here's something important: repairability. If you build your own workbench, you know exactly how it was made. A damaged part can be replaced. A broken drawer can be rebuilt. A worn-out top can be resurfaced. Commercial benches can also be repaired, but replacement parts may be expensive or difficult to find. For long-term DIY maintenance, D gets the advantage. Now, storage. Commercial workbenches often come with excellent built-in storage. Drawers, cabinets, shelves, and dedicated spaces for accessories. But DIY gives you unlimited possibilities. You can build storage around the tools you actually own, instead of adapting your tools to someone else's design. So this round is another tie. Now let's talk about something you can't really put a price on: satisfaction. There's something different about standing behind a workbench and knowing, I built this myself. Every cut, every joint, and every modification becomes part of your workshop. A commercial bench gives you convenience. A DIY bench gives you ownership. And for many woodworkers, that's worth a lot. So, which one should you choose? Choose a DIY workbench if you want lower cost, complete customization, easy repairs, and the satisfaction of building your own workshop. Choose a commercial workbench if you want speed, professional features, built-in storage, and a ready-to-use solution. So, which one wins? For value and customization, D takes the win. For convenience and features, commercial takes the win. But if you're a woodworker who enjoys building things, there's a pretty good chance your workbench should be your first major project. Because once you build it, you'll have the perfect place to build everything else. Now it's your turn. Would you rather spend $300 building your own workbench, or spend $1,500 on a professional commercial bench? Drop your choice in the comments. And if you enjoyed this comparison, subscribe for more woodworking comparisons, tool tests, workshop upgrades, and DIY projects. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.